Hey everyone, I'm Brenton and welcome to Brenton's Question of the Week, questions that collectors think about but don't always ask. So last week's question, how often do you change your collecting direction? Here are some of the responses from the community. Rex Freestyle Rip said collecting has changed and I've had to adapt a few times in the last few years. Cash to Gemini said it's definitely has changed over the 3 years of me collecting. In 3 years, I've changed 4 times so far. Knight said, so far so good, been sticking to DC. I have ventured to different scales to complement or bring some new flavor, but as long as I stay in the DC universe. So thank you all for the great responses. And this week I've been thinking about, what do you think of the Madam Web film? Have you watched it, or do you want to see it? And if you did watch it, let me know your thoughts. Because, it's a movie that I think I'm going to avoid completely. There's nothing there that looks of real interest to me. And especially when it comes to these characters that are just intertwined with Spider Man and then they don't use Spider Man in the film. And it just seems like they just pump out these very generic movies just to hold on to the Spider-Man license without any real agenda other than, it lets them keep the license and they can just milk it to death by making really bad movies and, expanding into other properties. So, I'm curious to hear what you guys had to say, whether you've been interested in the movie or if you saw the movie, kind of, let me know your thoughts. So, thank you everyone for watching. And like I said before, please feel free to answer in the comments and come back next week to hear what other collectors had to say and for another hard hitting question.